Birthday party.
Pilates.
Birthday Pilates. Well, so let's start first just by opening up the chest a little bit. Palms start facing back to the wall behind you. You're just going to gently rotate the palms inward and then forward, and then gently release. So it's just really simple, just a rotation just like that. Yeah? Yes, Sheila knows where we're going with this. Good. I like your shirt, Nara. Say that again. Nope, just right in front. Yeah, no resistance yet. If you want extra, you can, right? So if you start warming up through the shoulders, you can totally start pulling back against your thigh bones. That's a great question. But if you're pulling back against your thigh bones, then you have to make sure you're not unsupported, right? There's me not supported. Here's me supported. So the front is on. Yeah? Yes, better. Good. Good. One more. Good. And then let's take those arms straight up in front of the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, press them out just a little bit to the corners of your room. Good. And then back in. And then I'm going to just give you a quick reminder as you go that if your grip gets tired, right, watch out that it's not just holding like that. Can you see how my thumb is actually pointing out? We want that thumb to be able to squeeze it and hold it in against the hand like that. Not as great, a little better. Yeah, not as great, better. But if your hand gets tired, just whip it around. Usually the tension of the band will let it stay on your hand. Yes, watch your thumbs. They should be right next to your other fingers. Good. Good. All right, now hold it open. Gentle spine twist, holding that V shape. I want you to lift through the back of your spine. Good. Exhale back to center. Inhale, lift up through the back of your spine. Exhale to center and then release. Come into a bow. So that's one. Come back up. Good. And then we're going to go the other way. Same thing, starting to this side. Open the arms to that V. Use the spine to rotate. We'll go two each way. Good. Do it again. And then we'll have that reach through. Good. Good. And then back to center and into your bow. This time drop your arms all the way down to your thighs. Let them press back. Good. Still holding your bow. Let the arms float forward next to your ears. Reach your spine into those fingers. Again, drop them down to your thighs. Press back. Feel your abs lift. Feel the shoulders widen. That's it. Good. And then forward next to your ears. Good. And back, open. So here's me doing it not so great. Can you see how my shoulders pushed forward and I've sort of hunched? My sweatshirt's all bunchy. Here's me doing it better. Yeah, shoulders are back, abs are lifted. Good, good. And then all the way up to the sky. Good, all right. Put your hip back over your heels, right? So bring your hips back over your heels. Good. That's it. Yeah, even more. That's it. Keep going, Sheila. You're going to feel like I'm asking you to push it way back. Keep going, hips. Yes, good. Now pull down in your archer. Good, and to the sky. So in your archer, your hand comes right to your shoulder, right? So I'm not pulling down and making it about the tricep. It's really about getting that scapula to move and wrap around your back. Yeah, good. And then you can look up at the sky and get a little more length through the arm that's pushing up. Catherine, lady, how are you doing? So yeah, take it gentle. Don't push yourself, okay? She's getting over that horrible flu that everybody's getting. Good. And one more. You're so kind. So sweet. No, thank you. I had enough. So arms come up to the sky. Now we're going to make big circle back behind you, pushing out into those hands, far, 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 far. Right, so way back. Now watch out, because again, that temptation is going to be to unsupport. We're going to tuck in the front so it is supported. Good, and then coming back around, push out to the corners, keep those abs up and in, all the way around and over. Keep pushing out, all the way down. Good, and then release. Yes, good. And press out, and up and over. Keep pushing out to the corners, out to the corners, out to the corners. Ribs in, ribs in, ribs in. Nice, Nara, good. And then inhale, exhale, press out to the corners. Good, and then Sheila, hips back. Yes, look at what happens when you do that. That's amazing. Okay, we have to do one more just so Sheila can practice. Take your arms forward. We're going to open the feet into parallel. We're going to pull with your right. No, sorry. This is your left. Pull back with your left elbow like an archer, and then your right one. This is a little bit different than we normally do. Normally start with hands together. They're going to be a little bit apart. It's okay. Just as long as you have a little bit of tension on that strap. Good. Okay. So again, it's all about support. Here's me unsupported. Here's me supported. It's subtle, unsupported. See my back? See how my belly pops out? Supported. Yeah. Because now we're going to add a little step back. It's not going to be a big giant lunge. So if you have your left arm pulling back, it's your right foot that steps back. And then together. And then we'll alternate. Hi, baby boy. Hi, you guys want to see the cutest thing in the world? Muchacho, come here. He's wearing his special hoodie. Isn't that cute? I don't know if you can see his green plaid. Guy's a very handsome boy. Sorry, I just adore him. Okay, that's it. Keep, as you were, keep going. So, as you're moving now see if you feel comfortable taking that into a lunge. Oops, I just did that backwards. Yep. So the same leg that's going back, that is the same arm that is punching forward. That makes sense? So this is what our power would be if we were walking. We're going to add a little balance to this morning. So watch what I'm going to do. Holding it here in your lunge, we're going to switch the arms, come up onto one knee. Switch the arms, put that foot back down. Good. Now this only makes sense if you're doing it as if you're in your gait practice, right? So if this knee is up, this one is pulled back, and then vice versa. That leg goes back, that arm punches forward. Yes, there you go, Catherine. Good. Right? So if the knee is up and bent, that same side is back and bent, right? In the arm. It goes back long, that arm goes forward long. That's it. There you go. Good. Okay. So then we got to switch sides, see what it feels like on the other side. Can we do that? So step back with your right. Good. Or whichever one you didn't start with. So the leg that's long has the arm that's long, right? Good. And as that moving leg bends, so does the arm on that side. And feel that? Yeah. Again, this is just gait practice, meaning walking practice. Muchacho, it's not as warm as it looks, handsome. God. I know. How's your brain? Good. Wrap it all the way around. Good. You got it. That's it. Yeah, it's okay if we tap down. Shh, I fully expect it at some point. Good. And then bring it back into center. How are your shoulders doing? Yeah. Neck should be okay. Should be feeling the work around the shoulder here and hopefully a little in the mid back as well. Good. Okay. So let's take our band and wrap it around our thigh bones today. So I'm going to start from the back and wrap it over the top in the front. Can you see that? Oh, here's me not standing very well. Here's me standing better. Okay, so I'm going to have a seat, and as I have a seat, I'm going to pull those arms out to the side. Thumbs are facing out, and then come back up. So you can see my hand. Thumb is out this way. Still holding my strap. And remember, we talked about when we're holding, watching that hand, right? We don't want to hold with the thumb popped up. We want to hold with that thumb tucked up right against the finger. Doing both at once. Yeah, doing both at once. Good. Good. And then Sheila, you can step your feet a little bit farther apart. And Sue, just know that all I can see is your portrait, just this part up. So if you want me to see the rest of you, I know you're shy today, starting with that X on your camera. Good. So next one, let's stay down. All right, now we're going to step out to the side. Push your thigh into that band. Feel it push. Good. Come together, resisting. Let's just do 2 steps. That's it. Out into your band. Resist. Come up tall. I want to work this for a few. We'll go back the other way. Just 2 steps. So this left thigh, don't let it collapse in first. Push it open and keep it open as you step. This one has to resist. Push it open, keep it open as you step. I'm thinking specifically of you, Franny, right? Watch the initiation. I'm going to show you one that's not so good. Here's me initiating first inward and then stepping and coming out. Yeah? Instead, I want you to make sure that you're already ready and stepping out. Makes sense? So just try 2 each way. I'm going to watch you guys. Watch you like a hawk. Or as my German mother would say, I'm watching you like a hog. Wait, Mom, hawk, not hog. Oh, really? I know. It was fun, the things that she would not quite get right in English. That's it. Okay, so now you're getting your thighs more awesome. I love that. Now can you check where your weight is? So some of us are thinking so hard about our thighs that we're starting to tip forward on the toes. Can you give me the thighs and stay back over your heels? You see the difference? Forward, backwards. Yes, sit back on those heels, right? Even when you step, land on those heels. Better, better, that's better. Good, all right. And then you should be ready to come up for a stand. Just push your hands back, lift your chest. That's it, good. Yeah, take that moment. Very nice. And then we'll take that band out from our legs. Take the tourniquet off. And we'll roll down to the mat. So we'll do 3 full roll downs, up, down, articulating the spine. The 4th one, we'll walk out to our plank, hold it 4 breaths, then rest, and then we'll be coming back into the plank after that. But everyone gets that whole 4 and rest, and then we'll come back into it together, okay? Make sense? So your own pace, 3 full ones, walk out on the 4th one, hold 4 breaths, and then rest, and we'll continue together. I'm going to put a little color down, so actually I should be plenty of contrast, yeah? You can see my legs, and I'm wearing light. Yeah, you can use the band, you can let it wait for you on the ground. Either way is fine. If you're using the band, let it rotate palms inward. There we go. Good. As you come downward, when you get to the bottom, make sure you're lifting your tail for a sec before you tuck and come back up. So you have that real sensation of where your pelvis is in relationship to your legs. Okay, oh, you guys are fast. I think Sheila's doing the whole, she's already down.
Well, I wasn't quite sure exactly how many do I really want.
How many you really wanted to do?
I did more.
Ah. Are you getting hot?
Working here.
Yeah. So if you've hit your 4th time and you're out there and you've done your 4 breath hold, go ahead and just wait in your child's pose. If you can, start playing with your pelvis a little bit here. Tiny little tuck of your sits bones down. Tiny little lift of your sits bones up and then back. So you can think of it almost like a cat. Little tuck down, little lift, and pulling them back further and upward. So Franny, I think you're doing this side thing. Same idea. Little tuck, little lift, and then pull your tail up and back, right? You'll feel a big stretch, especially on that leg that's on one side. And if you need a different modification, text me. Let me know. Good. So if you've got at least one good long stretch in that child's pose, then let's pick up your band again. Again, this is optional. Don't have to use your band. We're going to come back into the plank. I like a nice little bit of tension so that when I pull my elbow up to my side, I can feel myself having to pull. So the gentlest would be on your knees and hands or up on a piece of furniture or the wall and just pulling that elbow up and down, and then other side up and down. Then you could try dropping your hips down, heels squeeze together, and then same thing, pull up to the waist and down and up. And I want you to pay attention to your hips. They don't come up with you. See how my hips are moving? That's a no-no. I want you to keep them in place. And then same thing in your full plank, pulling and then pulling. Oop, I can't do that on that hand. Yeah, good. So I want you to try 6 each side. Can you make that light shine more that way? Good. Nice. Throat's lifted. Throat's lifted. Good. Yeah, and then you can sit back in a child's pose when you get through yours, and again, play with your pelvis a little bit when you get to that point. What is it like if you try to sit back with your tail up versus sitting back with your tail down? Good. Yeah. And then we'll just shift around. Ranger! Whoop! There he goes. Where's Muchacho? Is he behind the curtain? Is Ranger like Muchacho where he sees the sun outside and assumes it's going to be warm? Yeah, he's like begging to go out. I'm like, no, you are going to die. He's affected by the cold just like I am. So we're going to take that band, put it under the feet. He's so intelligent in so many ways, but this is one where he doesn't seem to know that just because it's warm in here and sunny out there, that doesn't mean it can also be cold out there. We're going to cross the band into opposite hands. Good. Bring it up to the chest for that high chest bicep position. Yep. Good. Keep your heels on the ground and now roll back into a C curve. Pulling that pubic bone flesh with you. Good. Come all the way up. Let your arms come forward, but they're high. They're not dropping. Pull them back to the chest. Scoop the belly in, round back. Good. And up. And press. Good. If you can notice as you roll back, one foot might become, leg might look like it's getting shorter than the other. Look at your heels on the mat. Yeah. The one that's getting shorter, can you reach it a little longer? Now, Nara, I know one is shorter. So just watch that it doesn't become markedly so, like extra short. Good. That's it. Can you bring that all the way up to your chest? So see, my elbows are out to the side, little wings. There you go. Good. Now put the shoulder blades on. Yeah, nice. Good. All right. Next one, we're going to hold back into our C curve. Keeping that C curve now. Inhale, release your arms forward. Feel how your abs have to hold you. Exhale, pull them back. Good. And release. Good. And pull. Good. Two more. Release and pull. Good. That's it. Good. And then you're going to hold it back into your chest. Lift yourself all the way up. Take the hands out to the outside. Press back for your half boomerang. Pulling the belly in. Reach the top of your arms all the way back toward your fingertips. Good. Arms come out to the sides as you lift up. Good. And bring it back to your chest. Nice. Come back into your C curve, this time on the oblique line. So curling back to one side, coming back up, and to the other side. Good. Now if you can, in passing, as you go through the middle, just sort of watch your legs again. Which one tends to shorten up? See if you can keep that one reaching long in both directions. Yes, good. So see if your shoulder blades will kind of help hold your arms a little bit. So instead of having to hold it up in your neck, let it sit back in your shoulder blades. Yes, that's lovely. Good. Good. One more. I'm going to hold it to what is your left side so that I can see you. Yep. Now open both arms all the way up. Push them back slightly. Bring them back in. Rotate to center. Same direction. Rotate. Open, push them apart. That's it. Good. And then back to center. You got it. C curve. Push them open. Push them open. Good. And one more. That'll make 4. Yeah? Push. Push apart. Good. And then all the way up. Good. You can round forward again. Take that stretch. Take the half boomerang arms if you'd like them. Some of us, that feels really awesome. Good. And then chest comes up, we'll go the other way. So scooping into that C curve on the oblique, reaching through your legs, elbows tuck and push out, drop the belly in, bring it back in, back to center. Good. Side. Push out. Good. And back to center. That's it. Elbows tuck and then push out. Good. And last one, elbows tuck and push. Good. And back to center and all the way up. Good. And then again, gentle round forward. If you'd like to add your half boomerang, go right ahead. Good. How are we feeling? Everyone okay? I'm getting no thumbs up. Oh, 1 from Sheila. Okay, thank you. Good. I'm like, oh, this is a rough day. If you're not okay, you want to tell me why? You can say no. It could be no, you don't want to talk to me. All right, we're gonna take the band off. Just hold it in those hands. Actually, change my mind. Let's take the band and put it behind our back. We're gonna put it right across the shoulder blades. And then scoop the belly in, aim it up at your band as you roll back into that C curve. Did you ask me a question, Nara? Or was that my voice just talking back at me? No? Okay. Good, so C curve back, good. And then come back up, good. And push. So I've got a lot of slack on the ends. I really wanna feel my abdominals having to really push my rib cage back. Yeah, so I could totally cheat this. I could push with my pecs and just collapse down, and that's gonna look kind of like that, right? This is me pushing with my pecs and just letting my whole spine collapse back. Here's me doing it better. Can you see the difference? Yeah, that looks nice, Nara. Good, one more time. This one we're going to take all the way down to the mat. Keep aiming your abs at your band. Wow. Once you're down, crack, crack, crack. Let your elbows come to your side. Press back up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, up into bow. Push your heels down, pull your belly in. You're going right into a roll up. Coming up nice and tall. Release the arms. Exhale, push. Scoop your abs back. Keep using your abs to pull away from your fingertips. All the way down, good. Bend the elbows. Reset arms up to the sky. Exhaling up. Good. Yeah, good. Let's do one more. Maybe 1.5 more. Good, yeah? Okay, so we're gonna get ourselves down to the mat, last time. Good, good, all right. On the mat, we're gonna cross the bands into opposite hands. So they're squeezing around your ribs. You feel that nice squeeze? Maybe it's not so nice. But that's what's happening. All right, legs bend so that feet are flat on the floor. Good. Exhale, bring your right leg into tabletop. Good. Press your left hand up toward the sky. Good. Now inhale, exhale, switch legs and hands. Shh. Good. That's it. So this is just like your standing practice that you just did. Same idea. This relates directly to the muscles we use when we walk. Good. So, Catherine, it's telling that yeah, there you go. Good. And then switch everything. You got it. Good. That's it. Good. Good. One more on each side. Good. And then we'll bring both legs up to tabletop. Good. Heels together. Open your knees and your arms. Good. Squeeze it back together. Zoot. So it's frog legs, opening the knees as far as you can, squeezing the heels, and back together. You can think of it as a clam in the air. That's it. Good. Pull your knees open. Keep your heels squeezing. Good. One more. Hold it open for me. Good. Now squeeze your heels together. Do you feel your shoulder blades have to hug the sides of your ribs? Holding that moment. Good. Now lay that down. Good. Inhale, exhale, pull it back up. Bring your arms back up. Inhale, exhale. Open your arms. Squeeze the heels and lower those legs. Shh. Good. And bring it back up. Good. Two more. Still squeeze those heels. It should be an inner thigh screamer. In a good way. Last one. Good. Very nice. Legs are in parallel. We're going to extend them up toward the ceiling. Dorsiflex your feet. Just give the back of your knees a little stretch moment. Good. And then point your toes. We're going to take left leg, right arm, and open them in opposite directions laterally. That's it. There you go. Good. Bring them back up. Same pair again. Open opposite.
Oops. Wait.
That's it. Good. What happens to your leg that's in the sky? Can it stay aiming at the sky? Good. Let's switch sides just for 3. Opening out. That's it. Good. Good. And again, you can drop your band at any time. You don't have to keep using that band. Good. All right. Now lower those legs on the diagonal. Come up into your bow. Same motion. So left leg out, right arm out. Pull it back in. Other side. Here we're adding an extra breath. So it's a double exhale. That's it. Whoops. I'm watching you and good. Other opposite hand, Catherine. Yeah, so your left leg goes out, your right arm opens. That's it. Good. Good. And then go ahead and pull everything back in. Nice. Good job, gang. Take your strap, open it up, and lift your hips just a little, just enough to get your band out from underneath you. Hopefully you feel really strong across your midsection from that one. Let's give your hands a quick little break. Just let the band rest. Wiggle your fingers. Yeah, wiggle those fingers. Good. Go through the thumb, go through the pointer, middle, 4th finger, 5th finger, and then circle them the other way, each one. Wake them up, and I'm back around. Okay, they doing okay? Just a reminder, you can put your band down at any time. You can also wrap your band around your hand so you don't have to actually hold it. I'm going to double my band up. I like a nice little top band. If you want even more tension, you can double it again so it's very small. See that small little band? All right, going into the 5s. Inhale, exhale, bring those legs up in a tabletop. Come into your bow. Extend your right leg out. Push your band over your shin a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, switch. So we're just to the center here. Trying to push that band forward. Good. Come on. Keep pushing. That's it. Good. All right, now right into the rotation. So to the side. Good. Push forward to the other side. And push. Good. Now we're going to add on a little bit of fun. It's a kick variation. So I'm coming to my side, kicking that opposite leg up, kicking the bottom one out, and switch. Kicking the bottom leg up, the bent one out, and switch. See how that goes? Long is up, bent goes out, and switch. Long comes up, bent goes out, and switch. Long comes up, bent goes out, and switch. So if you're starting to get it, you're going to feel that fluid motion, right? Yeah? And then you'll feel those obliques a lot more. Holy cow. Yeah, good. Last one. Finish it out on both sides. That's a brain teaser, huh? That one's based off of bicycle legs on the Cadillac using the Cadillac springs. Oh boy, I feel my obliques now. Holy cow. You guys feel that in here? Does anyone not feel their abs yet? Say yes if you don't feel your abs yet. No? Okay. We'll have to make you work harder. Mark says, no, I feel it. All right. Take those legs. What is that? Yes, if you don't, because I want to know who's not feeling their abs. I thought Catherine said yes. Oh no, she's shaking her head. No. Okay, good. Like, okay, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to figure out some more ways to get you guys to wake your abs up. So hands get to stay down. We get to do a little bit of feet and straps work. So those of you who've been on a Reformer or Cadillac will go, hey, this is more work than feet and straps on the machines. It's different work, right? Different, not quite the same. So heels are together. We take the band and pull it to the inside. If you want more support for your legs, raise your arms up and tuck your elbows in. And you can feel how you can almost rest your feet in that band. Yeah. Also, if you are not feeling at all the back of your leg, the hamstring or the glute, raise your arms up so that as you press out, you should feel your belly drop in. And yeah, that's it. Good. And Sheila, if your shoulders can do this, this is a great postural one for you because you're going to round the top of your shoulder back to the ground while you hold your fists up. You'll feel your biceps turn on. Yeah, see, try lifting your arms up, Sheila. Really, lift them up like you had them. Can you? Or are they getting too tired? Can they lift up? And then, no? Okay. Good. Yeah, Nara, good. I like the raised position because I like being able to cue my backside better. Also makes me squeeze my shoulder blades better. Good. Last two. Good. And last one. Nice. Good. Press those legs out. Good. Now as the legs come up, you're going to take your hands to your chest and then down to your sides. See how I did that? Good. As the legs lower, back to your chest and back upward. Legs up to your chest and down with the hands. Legs lower to the chest and back up. Yes. So we're keeping that tension the whole time between the hands and the feet. And then what should happen in the middle is that your core stays engaged. Shh. I know, the whole way. Good. Make sure you get that press down movement because that is a little bit of a rest and a tricep engagement. It changes the part of the shoulder that's working. Good. Can we do one more? Yeah, that press down. Don't miss it. It's good. 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 All right. So now the legs lower to the diagonal. Your arms are up. Inhale, exhale, up into bow. Press your arms up. Feel like your straps are lifting you. Good. Come back down. Legs just float back up to the sky. Inhale, exhale. Arms press up as the legs lower, coming into your bow. Hold it. Shoulder blades, pull those arms further back. Try to put space between your thumbs and your toes. Good. And then bring it all back in. Good. Two more. Push. That's it. Feel that space. Feel that space. That's it. There you go. Good. And here comes your last one. Let the front of your hips let go. Let the neck let go and let the abs just lift you. That's it. Strap. Awesome. Awesome. Good. And then come on down. That was great. That was really nice. Good job. So let's take the strap off the feet. And I'm going to double mine. We're going into bridges. So if you like resistance for your bridges, this is a great place to put the band over the top of the hips. If your hands need a break, but you still want some resistance for your hips, if you happen to have hand weights handy, it's much easier on your hands to just hold those hand weights there. Yeah, so that's something you can alternate with. Yeah, and we'll just push those hips up. Feel your collarbones open and the top of your arm into the mat. Good. And then exhale, round down through your spine. Good. Yeah. Good. So at the top, Sheila and Nara, can you guys both just push your heels down a little bit more? Really like you're trying to push a hole into the ground. And if you're not sure if you're doing it right, push one and then the other. You should feel your hip rise up on that side. And everyone else, you're welcome to have that same sensation. Yeah, just turn on your hams and your glutes a little bit more. Good. And one more breath. And then round it down. And Franny, if you feel any discomfort in your knee, play with the direction of work. Meaning when you're up, check, are you pulling or are you pushing? Which direction helps relieve that? The pull under or the push away? All right. And it might be, this is a quick little tip, it might be different from side to side. One foot might have to pull, one foot might have to push. Crazy, bodies are crazy. Okay. Renegade bridges, because I love them and they're good for us. Again, can you tell today is all about your gait? So, renegade bridge, we're going to start with your right leg up. So that's a bent knee in the air. Your right elbow is down. Feel that? Push up your hip. There you go. Good. So your right elbow is down, right knee is up. Good. Lower it down. And the arm comes back up. Same side again. Pull and push your hip way up. Good. And then bring it back down. You got it. I'm going to show you this view just so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Right. So here's me. Just like that. Do that. So right to the side and pushing as strong as you can up to the ceiling. Because then I want you to add a little bit of rotation. I know rotation is so awesome. So as we pull this down, we're going to rotate onto this lower shoulder a little bit, lower rib, and really drive our fist up to the sky. And then come back to center and down. Drive the hip, push, and then try to lift up even more. So your abs are on, your hips are on. Good. And then back and down. Try one more like that, maybe two more. Really drive, really drive. Yeah. That's it. Yes, Sheila, I saw that extra bit. Good, Nara, I saw that. Good. Okay, and then switch to your other side. So I'm going to have to switch back around. So you'll have your... Yeah. Just did she say if it's set long on, like taut, T-A-U-T, or is it short, tight? I think it's long, tight. Okay. And I would believe that. I could totally concur that it's... So what Nara's saying is basically what we've talked about before is a muscle can get crampy for a couple different reasons. One is that it's stuck in either a long or a short position and you're asking it to change that position, right? So her doctor, her PT was telling her that she is stuck in tightness, and for her to engage it, we're asking a lot from that muscle. Okay, so, and it's weak. So let's add in your rotation if you haven't already. Pull down. You were rotating already. Oh, Mark was already rotating, he says. So make sure you are too. Ooh, my hamstring on that side. In that rotation moment, can you push into your heel just a little bit more? Yes, come on, find your heel, find your heel. It's going to be more obliques, more glute, more hamstring, but that's all good. Yeah, good. Good job. Good. All right. And then let those legs down. Let them open into butterfly. So feet, soles of feet are together. Should feel good to let them go. Good. And then we're just going to gently come up into the center into a bow. Look at those feet. And then come back down. So that looking at your feet is just to stretch your upper back a little bit. Trying to reach your fingers there. Feel that nice arcing lift. That's it. Good. And one more arcing lift. Beautiful. Extend those legs out. Press into the ground with your heels. Roll all the way up. Good. And then we're going to have a little mermaid. I'm going to get a quick sip of water though before we keep going. Are you still too hot, Lovey?
Yeah, it's okay.
I can turn this heater off. Had to turn the space heater on up here. It was so cold this morning. All right, how are we doing? Optional band. You do not have to use the band for these ones. So here's band free, hands behind the head. Quick before we go on, if this is so uncomfortable and all you feel is nasty pinch here or nasty pinch up here, put a pillow under this hip or something, raise it up. It'll feel better to sit. Franny, if neither of those is comfortable enough, sit on the edge of a chair and let yourself sit in that staggered stance. So band free is just hand behind your head with a nice inhale over. Exhale, lift up your throat. So notice I'm not coming to this nice fun little side bend. No. We're coming to this more beautiful lift, right? Turning on those spinal extensors. Yeah? Can you see the difference in my spine? Look what happens. Crunch, blah, blah, blah. Now watch my spine. Isn't that nice? And I just feel so much taller. Yeah? Less compression. So yes, Sheila, I was watching. How'd you know I was watching? Catherine, I saw that too. Good. That's great. All right, now if you want to use your band, give yourself it folded twice. Good. Take it behind your head. Same thing. Pull a little bit, but lift your spine straight up. So that's a little more advanced thought, because as you come up, this arm is pulling that way. It's going to tempt you to fall over. Instead, you're going to pull, but lift your spine up straight through the middle of it. Make sense? So your hands stay right in the middle. Sorry, I did not do a good bend. Your head stays right in the middle of those two elbows. They pull apart. That's it. Yeah, good. Good, that's it. Now pull and lift your chest still, Sheila. Yes, good, okay. Because now we're gonna hold it over to the side. So here you are in your diagonal. Rotate, pull your elbows open, whether you have a band or not. Back to the side, pull those elbows open, lift your throat, come upright. So side bend, rotate, pull your elbows open. Back to the side, throat up, and lift. Good. Two more. Ooh, my arms are shaking. That's it. Good. There you go. Yes. Yes. That's what it takes. Ooh, yeah. The hip. Good. All right. So bands go down. We're going to open up these cranky bits. Hands come behind you. And just push your hips forward. So Franny, if you're on a chair, just hold on to the sides of that chair. And then you can let your feet, I don't have a chair. Your feet will be on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, push those hips up and then back down, right? So again, we're White Snake cover. I think we're all old enough to know who White Snake was. Here's the album cover. Push the hips up. Actually, I honestly don't know if it is the White Snake album cover.
Was that?
Which band had the girl on top of the hood of the car?
It was a video.
The video. Oh, sorry. White Snake video.
Yes.
White Snake video. That's us. All right. So then we're going to take one hand, optional, and reach it over your head. Now, I cannot do that. I don't think I can do that. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, and reach it over the head. There you go. And let your hips push a little bit more. Open up this space a little bit more. There you go. Good. and then gently lay that down and come on down. It should feel good. Let's do one more of those. And again, that's optional. You don't have to lift the hands. All you got to do is keep pushing into your hips and let your shoulder blades draw together. Good. All right. Let's flip it over. Same thing on other side. And again, it might feel different on this side. One side might feel like it crunches in more and then therefore crunches up more, right? So that's where you might want to put a pillow, roll up your mat, and elevate a little bit. Okay. Optional band, don't have to use it. Hands can be behind the head. If you find yourself using the band, but you're coming forward more, drop the band. It's more important that you keep that throat lift into your hands, yeah? Because if you throat lift up against the band, sometimes your hair gets ripped out. And that's no fun. And if you don't throat lift, then you're creating a nasty, yucky posture. And that's no fun either. Yeah? Is he snoring? Oh. Chacho has put himself between the curtain and the glass, so he's getting that nice warm sun, and we can hear him snoring now. That's so cute. Tiny little Chiweenie snores. That's it. Again, can you think of that length? Upward, upward, upward. There you go. Up, up, up. Lift right out of your tail. Good. One more, because then we're going to add on that rotation. So side bend, rotate, pulling those elbows wide. Good. Throat lifts, back to the side and up. Good. Inhale, rotate, elbows wide. Throat is lifted, good. And up. Good. Side bend. Rotate. That's it. Good. Okay, watch the hunkering down. Give me two more. Staying long. Stay long. Pull open those elbows. Throat stays lifted. That's it. Spine is up. Good. One last one. I want to see the keeping that length. Keep that length for me. But I know, but everyone's doing a nice job at their focusing.
False advertising.
Can you guys hear him grumbling? I don't know if he has a mic on that you can hear. That was 3. This is false advertising. All right. I think you guys did great, and it was worth it to do that extra one. Let's lift those hips up. That's a good. Push those hips forward so you can get that stretch to the front of that thigh bone. Good, and then gently back down. Good, and again, press. Pull the shoulder blades together. Good. Good, and press. Good, and then if you want to add that optional reach, you'll sweep up and over. Really let your chest follow the palm of that hand. Now, if you don't want to lift yourself up, but you want that same feeling, you can do that staying down, right? Really keep your hips down and just let your chest follow that palm, right? Push into the ground, so don't sink. Push. Yeah, push. Yes, Sheila, look at you. That is the spine of a woman 20 years younger. Look at that. That's awesome. Good. One more. There was a speaker one time who was talking about watching other people speak and trying to guess people's ages. And she said the people who was hardest to guess their age were the people who had good posture. It wasn't their hair, their makeup, their anything else. It was about the posture was the thing that fooled her the most. And conversely, poor posture made her think people were older than they really were. So, look at that. Joseph Pilates says something about the spine. A healthy spine is the key to being young. So, let's take yourselves, bring us up into a stand. Let yourself linger for a moment here in the bend. Let your hip bones drop to the ground. You can give yourself support on the ground or on your legs. You can soften your knees. You can give yourself support on furniture, even the wall. Good. And then when you're ready to come up, don't come up yet. Drop your booty. Make a nice rounded tail. Can you see my tail? It's rounding down like a little bug. And then lift it up and let your head drop. See if you get a little more stretch to the back of your legs. Good. And then one more time, round down. Let your tail drop toward the ground. Think big tail tuck. And then pull the tail up. Let your head drop. Hopefully you should get a little bit more stretch. And then when you're ready, drive into those feet. Round yourself all the way up. Good. Take those arms up to the sky. Step your left foot back. Lift your chest up high. So it's basically a standing swan with one leg in the air. Only we've got it on the ground. Yeah, there you go. And I want you to see if you can start looking for space. Put space in the front of your hips, here and here. Now work it out of the rib, here and here. Good. Let the head, the neck, lift up a little more. Good. And then take those arms, push out and back, just like you did at the beginning with those bands, circling back behind you. And then bring it back to home, and we'll do the same thing the other way. You don't have to turn. I'm just trying to see you. So arms sweep up. Good. Hold that length. Push into the ground with your feet, right? If we just fall into the feet, that collapses us. If we push away, push through the ground, that lifts us. There you go. Start looking for where there's tension still holding. For me, it's here and here, here and here. Let it get long. Lift up through the top of that head. Yes, good. And then push those palms out. Press down and back. Look at you amazing creatures. There you go. Good. Yes, nice, Sue. Good. And then bring it back in. Whew. Circle one shoulder and then the other shoulder. Yeah. You did a lot of shoulder stabilizing. Good. Good. And then we're going to take the hands, back of the hand to Martha Graham. So they're two back of the hands touching, thumbs down, pinkies up. Scoop your belly in, round back, pulling your abs away from those fingertips. Good. And then rotate palms up, thumbs back. Now lean forward on your toes. So I'm not asking you to push your hips forward. I want your abs in and you're leaning forward, letting your hands counterbalance your whole body. Good. Come back onto your home base. Scoop your belly in. Create your C curve. Pubic bone, belly button, ribs. Good. And then all the way up. Palms up. Thumbs back. It's a full plank floating in space. Ribs are in. Shoulder blades pull back. Yes. Lovely people. Good. And then float back to home. Nice job, you guys. Thank you. Good work. Really good. All right. Thanks for trying. Good. Proud of you for coming. She was really feeling rotten. Yeah. Nice job, Sheila. Getting this up. Yeah. Not just the chin, but that throat lift. Every time you got it up here, everything came up with it. It was so nice. Shoulders spread. Really good. Yeah. Really good. Good. Yeah. Thank you, Sue. Happy belated birthday. Oh, wait, before you go. Is that a new piece on the floor? But what's the art against the wall? I like it. Ah, you're welcome, Sheila. See you Monday. Very good. Hey, you too, Nara. Very nice. That was interesting about your hamstring.